You've been inside all winter. You got to get out. You got to go find something to do. Let me show you where all the parks are in the town of Plattsburgh. Hey, this is Jim Jock, real estate associate broker with eXp Realty, and I just want you to know that I love Plattsburgh, and you're going to see that in this video and all my other videos whenever it comes to living, working, having fun, getting out and enjoying Plattsburgh in the North Country. So if this is your first time to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then the little bell so you'll get notified anytime I do another video. This video is going to show you where all the parks are in the town of Plattsburgh. Watch another video to see where they are in the city of Plattsburgh. Maybe we'll talk. So before we start our tour of the parks, I wanted to show you the town of Plattsburgh's recreational department website. And the reason is because they have a lot of activities that you can register for at their parks that you can register for right on their website. Whether that's reserving a building or, you know, say you want to go on one of the kayak rides down the Saranac River with them or something. So I've just got Google open. I typed in Town of Plattsburgh Recreation Department. And here you'll see their website. And so we're just going to click to that. And there you can see where you can look at programs, log in, you can set up an account. You can look at all of their sites. I've got this kind of shrunk down. Otherwise, you would see a little bit more. Let's see. Here's like a facility list of all the places and the addresses. So that's very helpful as well. And then if you open up one of these, we'll do it. Here's a list of all the things that are available. Here's a map of all the trails. This one's at the Cadyville Recreation Park. So you can see a lot of the things going on there and all of their meeting rooms and the capacity and what you have to do to rent them and things like that. I didn't say in things like that. I said that a lot in the walkthrough videos. Anyway, let's look at programs. Okay, so programs, there are camps, classes and activities, sports, adult programs, senior citizen programs. So here as an example, there are family fun runs. This is something that they've done at the park in Cadyville for several years. Last year obviously was pretty severely limited. So anyway, you definitely want to check out their website because there's a lot of information here. Yeah, definitely want to check out their website, but now let's check out their parks. The Cadyville Beach is on the west end of Plattsburgh. It's on the Saranac River. You can see behind me. It's a beautiful spot. Right now it's May and it's a windy day, so there's not really many people here. But what I like about this beach is, number one, for the community, it doesn't cost anything to come and use the facility. It's right here on Route 3 in Cadyville. I'm just going to kind of turn right around. So not only is there a beach and a lifeguard in the summer, but also, if I'm going too fast, I apologize, somebody's going to hurl. What you'll see over here behind me is they have like docks and stuff, so there's like controlled swimming areas and things like that. Because of the nice area right here, though, there's also a boat launch right behind me. So this is free to use. Anybody, I mean, you don't have to prove you live here or anything, but a lot of people, like, actually there's a car over there right now that has a kayak in it. What I like to do with kayaks here, it's a perfect spot for kayaking. The Saranac River, is to go upstream a handful of miles to Saranac, near the Saranac pool, I guess, and the town of Saranac has a recreation spot there, and you can put your kayak in there, and you have to kind of coordinate the transportation to make it all work, but you put in your kayaks there, and then you come down to this spot, hour and a half, 2 hours, nice gentle ride. It's nice and wide, it's deep. I mean, you're not gonna hit the bottom of your kayak, but this is a beautiful spot. There's so many people that do that. One of the other things that they have, I'm just gonna turn around slowly, where you'll see you can actually, the Plattsburgh Town Recreation Department has a kayak storage area. I think that's a bathroom right there that's painted "Welcome to Cadyville Beach." But the Town of Plattsburgh website has different opportunities where they bring the kayaks and will shuttle you around, and if you've never kayaked before, they'll give you instructions on how to do that. But the Saranac River is such a gem for the area. Not only does it generate power, but it goes from here all the way down to the mouth of the Saranac River. So if you look at one of my other videos on my channel, It's the downtown Plattsburgh full vlog tour. You'll actually see where this Saranac River behind me lets out into Lake Champlain. So anyway, here we are at Cadyville Beach in the town of Plattsburgh, one of the awesome parks that they have. Let's go to the next one. Greetings from Cadyville Beach. Come get your selfie. I'm such a card. Here you'll see some of the kayaks and the storage areas that they use. And those are the part of the dock system that they use for the swimming spot that I just showed you. Let's go. Cadyville Park is probably my favorite park. Number one, because it's closest to where I live, but also because it has the most things available to people of any age, really. You'll see behind me, they've got a little kids play set there. They keep that up really well. And then the other thing that you see, haven't used this in a while, and like I said, it's a cool spring day. 2 tennis courts right there that are they've been up for, gosh, as long as I've lived here, and there's always people on them. Obviously it's still early in the season, but this park is really well used. I'm going to show you here in a minute. But there are 2 basketball areas to play here behind me as well. And so there is a building here as well. So that building can be rented or signed up to use and things like that. You may or may not have to do a deposit. It just depends on who you are and what you're doing. But here behind me, you'll see some of the softball fields and things like that. I think there's actually 3 softball fields here that are used, certain months of the year. And then farther down, we'll show you in a minute, there's some soccer fields, but there's even a family trying to fly a kite right now. I think the kite's on the ground, they're trying to fix it, but that's how it goes. But I'm just going to give you a slow pan this time. I don't want anybody, like I said, to get sick from the movement and stuff, but a lot going on here at this park. And let me show you the part down the part that you can't see. There are a lot of bike trails through the woods. That's a really nice spot. A lot of people will do that. Those are the same trails that you can cross-country ski and snowshoe and things like that in the wintertime. So Cadyville Park, there's so much going on here. It's just amazing. Let's go over to the cool part, what a lot of people come for, and what most of these cars, it looks like they're here for, and that's the disc golf course. So I know a little bit about the disc golf course. I know it's an 18-hole course. It's the only 18-hole year-round course north of Saratoga. Saratoga's several hours, 2.5 maybe hours south of us. So it's a pretty good course. Like I said, the trails are also used for snowshoeing and cross-country skiing in the colder winter snowy seasons. But 18 holes here. This thing's got people here all the time. I'm just going to pan around. You can see there's a whole bunch of cars that are here already. I can see some people, in the woods doing different things, at the various holes that are nearby. So this is a really cool spot. It's no charge. You can buy or purchase the discs. You can borrow them from the Town of Plattsburgh Rec Department, and they also have, they'll do tournaments and things like that. Matter of fact, there's just some stuff here about the disc loan program and things like that from the Town of Plattsburgh. So you'll be able to check that out from the links to the website that I'm going to put in the comments of this video. So the disc golf course here, can't even talk, is an amazing addition to the Town of Plattsburgh parks. It's an amazing spot to come to. Didn't know if I'll see anybody throwing a disc my way or not. No, I guess not. Oh well. So actually I have a list of the things that the park has to offer here in Cadyville. 18-hole disc golf course that I mentioned, a basketball court, 2 tennis courts, 2 soccer fields used August to October, 3 baseball, softball fields used May till July, bicycle trails. There's also geocaching available, which is pretty neat. I know a friend of mine that has done that. There is the park building that has a public restroom that's open May through September. There is the playground, walking trails, and there are maps available. They also have a storybook trail that as you go through, you can read a story that goes along. I'm going to show you that right now. Hey, we're way in the far back end of the park. I just wanted to show you a few things that are over here. One is a pavilion that you can use over here behind me. You can sign up for that, to reserve it for a birthday party or or whatever it is that you may have going on. So that's pretty neat. Look at the size of the fields here. This is where the soccer fields are. It's also, I think, one of the ball fields over here. You can see the backstop and things like that. And then this is where the trails start for some of the cross-country skiing and snowshoeing and things like that. Bike trails. Two of the high schools also use the trails for their cross-country running program. And then here's an explanation on the where the trails are. And then right here is one of the storybooks that you'll see different parts of the book as you walk through the trails. So this is the Snow Monkeys by Megan Whitmarsh, and so that's the beginning of that. And like I said, it goes in through the woods here. I can actually see another one of the storybook boards over there as well. So really cool spot. Cadyville Park, Town of Plattsburgh. Our next park is LaPierre Lane Park. I think that's what it's called. I don't know if it has a really formal name. This is one of the newer parks, actually the newest park in the town of Plattsburgh. It's located on the end of LaPierre Lane. Imagine that. There's LaPierre Lane, and that's Route 22B right down there. So we're right at the end of this road, and it's really a nice little park. We're going to take a quick walk through, and you'll see some of the amenities that it has. One of the nice things it has is right on the Saranac River. You've heard me talk about that when we talked about the beach, but this is right on the Saranac River. There's actually some spots to sit and enjoy the sun and watch the water go by. And so, social distancing, etc., etc. Okay, here we go. We're just going to go down the trail here and see what we see. Well, here's a bridge to somewhere that goes towards the river. But we're gonna go up this way. And, okay, I'm probably too old to use this stuff, but anyway, here's a nice spot to park your bikes. This is pretty cool. Look at this. We've got all kinds of climbing things. These are all some climbing logs. Look at the spider web made out of ropes. All kinds of climbing stuff over here. And it's all mulch space, so nice and kid-friendly, fall-friendly. Yeah, this is a pretty cool spot. This is just one of many spots as you work your way around the trail. So we're going to keep going. Am I making you dizzy going around? I apologize. So this spot's pretty neat because it makes the park accessible and useful to people regardless of what your age are. Maybe when the kids are over there getting crazy, you can come over here and use some of the workout equipment that's here. Just a little bit of everything. Some bars that you can work your way across. I'm not going to tell you what this is. You can figure out what to do on it, right? Yeah, cool spot. Again, another little station as you work your way through the park. And we're going to go over here, and we're almost to where the river starts. Well, it's not where the river starts, but it's where the river starts as it relates to the park. Here's also just a little information board that talks about exercising and things like that. One of the other ones that I saw was talking about some of the trees and what kind they are and things like that. You know, things that make a park kind of cool. Something for the adults to look at while the kids are being crazy, right? Oh, look at this. Right behind me, the Saranac River. What do I have to say about that, right? The waterways that wind through our town and our villages here is just phenomenal. It makes it worth living, right? Just somewhere you can come and enjoy this. So this must be the official meeting spot here. Nice just to sit here and enjoy the sound of the river on a Sunday afternoon, the beginning of May. Okay, we're going to check out the bridge to nowhere. See where this goes. I'll just turn it around here so you can see. Here's where we're headed. like I said, the bridge to, it's not nowhere, but it's the other side of the trail where we started out. There's another information board here I thought we'd take a look at. I also didn't want to be videotaping right on top of those people, so, you know, I don't want to think I'm a creeper. So can you match the tracks of the animal on the left? Oh, that's kind of cool. Something to teach the kids, right? There we are. That just about wraps up LaPierre Lane Park, Town of Plattsburgh. Nice spot. Quick little walk around the circle, but nice spot for kids to play for a while as well. On to the next park. We are at the East Morrisonville Park on Bullis Road, Dead End Street, near Morrisonville. This park has some nice tennis. No, wait a minute. That's not tennis courts behind me. That's over there. Oh my, basketball courts. And then we've got kids play area over here, softball fields as well. We actually went to a birthday party in this building, so you can surely rent that. One of the things that's neat here is that I'm going to show you here in the other end, but it has a dog park with a big water feature in it. So really nice spot. A lot of people bring their dogs in the summertime for a cool dip. Anyway, let's take a look at some more here. People always look at you strange when you're doing video. Tennis courts behind me here. More softball fields over this way. Soccer, basketball, whatever. Here's the water park for the dogs. What a cool spot here. Looks like some of the big boys are going in. That's amazing. It's not even warm yet, or super warm, but some of the dogs definitely want to take a look. And if you don't want your dogs to get wet, there's a spot on the other side of that fence. It's a little dry spot, so that's pretty cool. It's actually the first time I've come down and see it. We don't have dogs that would do that anymore, so never really had a need to. But what a nice option for a park in Plattsburgh. So proud of it. West Plattsburgh Park is off Rand Hill Road. This is looks like to be a smaller park. It does have basketball, tennis, a building you can probably rent as well, and a small kids playground over by the building too. So not as many people here today. It may be a little bit off the beaten path. I didn't really know it was here, really. Yeah, so some people practicing some tennis, and looks like one family is here, and that's it. So another park option if you live close to here, or if you just want to drive around like I'm doing. Next up, Currier Park on Tom Miller Road, not far from the business district. This park has, I think probably the most common thing I see people here using is the tennis courts over here. That's actually some people walking their dog over there now, but a little bit going on here. But this is in the main, right off the main commercial area, shopping district, if you want. Tom Miller Road has grown up quite a bit, but you'll see some fields in the back. There is a building here you can rent as well. A little bit of traffic here, but 2-3 cars maybe, that's it. But anyway, another park option in the town of Plattsburgh. Okay, so we're at Cedar Park, and the gate is locked, so I'm not sure what's going on. I do see a park down there, but I'm not sure why it's locked. So we won't be able to take any more of a look than that. Okay, so we're at Wallace Hill Park now. Park that we were just on is not very far from here, so I wonder if maybe they're closing that other park down and just moving things here. But there is a building here that could be rented. There's tennis courts, there's a playground area. There's also, let's see, tennis courts down there. I think that's basketball or tennis. But we can take a little bit of a walk over there and take a look and see what we have. You got soccer fields over here as well. So yeah, there you see the soccer field down here. Yeah, and that's a basketball field over here. So yeah, so good variety, kind of the normal mix for the parks in the town. It's got the younger kids and older kids and things like that. So plenty of options in another park in the town of Plattsburgh. Okay, the next park that I'm telling you about is this one behind me, is South Plattsburgh Park. This one is kind of tucked away. Obviously it's in the south end of Plattsburgh, but it's got a nice big softball field here. It does have a building, play area. It also has one disc golf net, so I don't know if that's all they're doing. But nice big spot here. There are also some tennis courts. I'm not sure if that one over there, yep, that one over there is basketball. And the reason I'm way over here, I'll be honest, is there's one or two families over there using the park, and the last thing I want to do is go over and zoom right up on them and kind of make them feel uncomfortable. So I opted to come over in this spot where I am, which is a softball field. And then the other thing you see right nearby behind me is Airborne Park Speedway. Popular event on the weekends, especially Saturday night. And it was a paved track converted back to dirt. So I believe they have started racing, or they're getting ready to very soon, is what I'm told, talking with somebody I know recently. So here's another park located another corner of the town of Plattsburgh. One of the things that Plattsburgh is doing well is just maintaining them and keeping them up really well. So anyway, here we are in South Plattsburgh on a beautiful spring day. Cliff Haven Park, also in the town of Plattsburgh, not far from Lake Champlain. So this park does have a building, I think is also restrooms, maybe just restrooms. But it's got a kid area here. It's got, some fields. Baseball. It actually has a water feature here because of all the rain. It's a little flooded. And then towards the back there's some tennis courts and then basketball courts over here. So they all start to look the same, but the focus here I think is that the town of Plattsburgh has parks that are located all around the town. So we have a few more to look at, and then we'll wrap things up. All right, so now we're at Everest Rabideau Park. This is in Champlain Park, which is a housing community on Cumberland Head. Kind of, a head is just what it is. It's surrounded by water on three sides. Look at the map. So anyway, there's nobody here, so I feel like I can, take a video and not look like a creeper, I don't want to be awkward when there's only a few people here. If it was packed and I was doing this, it'd be different. But so anyway, you see there's a lot of space here. Ball fields and playgrounds, soccer fields as well. And then tennis courts way over here. Do we see those? There we go. Yeah. So there's a lot of room here. There's not a soul here on a beautiful day. What a shame, right? So Treadwell Mills Park, last one on our stop, has a building here as well as a basic playground. And then where I'm standing used to be tennis courts. Not sure when they took them out, but there's also some soccer fields in the back. And that looks like about it. Not a huge park. Oh, there are some basketball nets over there as well, over that way. So Treadwell Mills Park, town of Plattsburgh. So if you're relocating to Plattsburgh, I would be more than happy to help you find somewhere to live in and around Plattsburgh in the North Country. You can call me, email me, text me, however you want to reach out to me. Just know that I got your back when it comes to moving to Plattsburgh.